Gotta get them sound effects, boy. What is up, guys? Welcome to another video, and today we're here to talk about Need for Speed Payback, as we now have some new information regarding the next Under the Hood article and the next update, which is going to be coming to the game. And the only reason I'm actually even making this video is because, again, similar to yesterday's video, like, I have such differing opinions to everyone else. I've seen a lot of positivity about this update, and meanwhile there should be a lot of positivity about this update because it's free for the most part. There's just some things I don't understand, and I promise this is going to be the last negative video I make, you know, well, negative-ish video I make. Obviously the crew's out, the beta is out tomorrow, so, you know, I'm going to be a little on it, but, like, yeah, let's just go ahead and talk about it. Let's get straight into this and we'll go through things bit by bit. So the first thing is 3 new cars. So there's 3 new cars being added to the game. The only one I'm actually really interested in is the Alpha Quadrifoglio. I've actually seen these like up front and like personal. I've seen like these been driving around in my area and stuff. They're really, really nice cars. I know there's some amazing concepts out there of wide bodies on that car. Absolutely awesome. I think it's one of the best cars which has been added to Need for Speed, period. I can't think of any other car which has been added through DLC which is as good as the Quadrifoglio. If I was going to pick one car to buy from DLC packs previously in this game, it would be the Quadrifoglio. So I can't really say anything negative about that. Like, I like the fact they've added that. Hopefully there has a lot of customization, and it's nice to see Alpha returning to Need for Speed. We haven't seen them in Need for Speed in a while, so I've not really got anything bad to say about that. I actually really like the fact the Quadrifoglio is coming in. The other 2 cars though have a bit more of a problem. So we have the Chevrolet Colorado Zr2, which I've never heard of in my life. I don't think anyone in Europe has probably ever heard of this car. I watched Theo's video earlier on. He's never heard of this car. Apparently it's a pickup truck. Yeah, and we have the Range Rover SVR, which we saw in the last update with the Castrol thing. Again, don't really know why that wasn't readily available. You let us drive the car in an event, but like didn't, like, if you use mods, you can actually mod the car and race the car normally. Why it's been saved till now and maybe not even put in as like a mid-season update, like between this update and the last one, it's beyond me. I don't know what they're doing. It's not me, but like that makes no sense. The Quadrifoglio is the only good car in that DLC pack, and it depends how expensive it is. I'm pretty sure these are going to be paid, but depending on how expensive it is, I probably won't buy it. If it's like, it depends how expensive it is. If it's expensive, I don't think I'll buy it. But the Quadrifoglio, I like the fact that's in there, and I hope they keep that for the next game because that's a genuinely nice car. The other 2, I don't really care. The other standout feature, which is nothing but a positive, is the fact that all cars are now going to go to 399. It should have been there on launch. Don't know why it wasn't really there on launch. It was there in the last game, so I don't know why it wasn't there on launch, but it's nice now that that is going to be a thing. All the cars are going to be able to go to 399. In my opinion, it's a bit too late in terms of the 399 thing. I think they should have done that a long time ago. But you know, the fact you can use your favorite car in 399, I'm assuming it's all the cars that are going to be able to do this. No, in fact, you know, it is every car. It says in that. It says in the article. It's a kind of quick look. So that's good. Again, like a little bit too late for me, but good regardless. Happy to see this is going to be a thing, and I think the one video I'm definitely going to make on this update is getting my R32 to 399. I think that little mini series would be cool. So I think out of everything that was announced in this update, that is the best thing that was announced. All drive quick races are going to be a thing. So if you guys ever play Midnight Club and you know what red light races are, essentially that's going to be a thing in online free roam. So you pick a place to go and drive and race to, you race there. I don't really assume there's going to be any like you know, any like checkpoints and stuff. I'm assuming it's just going to be a red light race to get to point A to point B, but we haven't seen any gameplay of this, so I could be completely wrong. They're also adding like an emote chat wheel similar to Fortnite, which is quite weird. When I saw that, I was like, I get it, like, do you want to race? Like, it goes above your car, but like, I don't know. I don't know what I think it's a bit unnecessary. I don't know. I don't know what to think about that. I have no opinion on that other than it's been added from it's like originally was from Fortnite. Like that's where I first seen it, and now it's coming to Need for Speed. Speedless collisions are now paused at the start of races, so non-contact for the first like 10 seconds of a speed list is always a good thing. Although I'm a bit worried again because that would allow the faster cars just to ace ahead even further. It's going to stop ramming, which is good, but it doesn't really solve any of the problems with speed lists. I am one of the people that does play Need for Speed pretty hard. people, I know Theo, I was watching his video before this, talked about, like, he doesn't reach the point in competitive Need for Speed. I'm the exact opposite. I think arcade racers really do have a space in competitive. I'm not going to say Payback's ever going to be an esport, or Need for Speed in its current condition is never going to be an esport, because it just doesn't have that type of following. But, like, it's cool they've added it, I guess, but it doesn't really solve any of the balancing problems. It doesn't solve any of the ranked MMR problems where you will win a ranked speed list and then get deranked for some reason. It doesn't solve any of that, so I can't necessarily say it does anything other than what it is on the tin. You're probably seeing some, like, reoccurring things now in what I'm saying. The next thing is that they're going to be adding some, like, new abandoned cars, or fresh abandoned cars is what I should say, because they're not really new. Essentially, the street leagues, if you remember those from the original game, they're basically going to be in the abandoned cars feature now. As well as that, they're also adding in some iconic Need for Speed cars, so I'm assuming stuff like the M3 GTR is going to be in there, Eddie's Skyline is going to be in there. If they add some cool, like, extra additional features to those cars, I can see myself sinking a bit more time into this. But if it is literally just, like, I don't know, like, the Pagani Huayra with that shitty wrap on, I don't think I'm going to bother, especially when you can already get that wrap. Someone's made that wrap on the Xbox Live Marketplace thing. They probably made it on PC and PS4 too, but I play on Xbox. So I don't think it makes any sense for me to do this. Maybe for the iconic rides, the M3 GTR will be a nice little, like, nostalgia trip just for that one little, like, pursuit. But that's the thing that's happening, so just keep your eyes peeled on their socials if you are interested. They've also added the option to turn off the UI, which is pretty cool, and they've added a shit ton of rims, and I'm going to link, like, a little gallery down below if you want to go ahead and look at that. Thanks to my good mate Gamer for making that. I haven't asked him, but hopefully it's alright. And that's pretty much it. There's a few little things here and there, like underglow, multicolored underglow and flashing underglow and cop sirens. I'm looking through it now. That's pretty much it. The weird part about all this update is it's coming out June 19th. That is quite literally, like, 20 days. I do not understand. When does The Crew 2 come out? Hold up, let me have a look. The Crew 2 comes out on the 29th. So 10 days before The Crew 2 comes out. So you've got a bit of a buffer before it comes out for The Crew 2. My opinion on this update, and this is where I'm going to get a bit serious and a bit more, like, down to earth, I guess. Ooh. I think I said it a bit earlier. It's a bit too little, a bit too late. There's so many things that I wanted to see from Payback and their updates and stuff that just never happened. You know, the fact that the ranked is still broken gives me no reason to play ranked. The multiplayer is just dead. You know, the wrap slots are being increased from 50 to 100. That solves nothing. Like, all that's going to do is make it a bit longer till people have the problem that they had previously. It should be unlimited, just like Forza is and stuff. I'm pretty sure the Crew's unlimited as well. Like, it doesn't solve any of the problems we have. That's, unless, other than the 399 thing, none of the other updates, nothing else in this update actually solves any of the problems we've had with this game. And that is the fundamental issue with Payback. I don't know if they're going to do another update after this. I do hope, you know, the ranked MMR does get solved. I do hope balancing does get solved. But with how long this update's taken to, like, been released, I don't know what's going to happen with it anymore. I have no words. Just bring on the Crew 2 at this point. It's a bit disappointing, to be fair. I like I said, other than the 399 thing, which I'm going to cover, and maybe the Quadrifolio if it's cheap dash free, which I don't think it will be free. It's a bit little too late. You know, it is what it is. If you enjoy Payback, you're going to enjoy the update. But for me, it's just a bit sad to see, you know, a final hoorah like this. So with that being said, let me know what you think in the comment section down below. That's been it from me today. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to go ahead and hit the like, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. You guys have been awesome. Stay safe and peace.